Well, it's my pleasure to speak to Zoe Lyons. Zoe, thank you so much for joining us.
Pleasure.
First of all, just really interested to know what's your connection to Sussex Bay and why do you support the idea?
I'm connected to Sussex Bay because I am a citizen of the Sussex Bay area. I'm very lucky and I live right on the coast here in Hove, and I enjoy the Sussex coastline on a daily basis. So that is why I'm a very keen supporter of Sussex Bay.
And you like to dive a bit,
Yeah,
I understand.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about that. And
I've got to be very honest with you, Rob. Right. I'm a fair weather diver. I don't do an awful lot of diving in the UK, but I started diving about 9 years ago, and it just gave me such an incredible insight into the world that most people don't see, and just the incredible ecosystem under the water and the variety of life and species and everything that is down there. So I can't look at the sea now and not think, what's underneath? What's going on? How's it doing? Is it all right? Every time I walk down to the seafront here in Brighton, I want to know what's underneath. I want to know how it's doing. So I think once you've spent time in the water like that, it just gives you a real insight into how important marine life is and how we should be doing everything we can to protect it.
Yeah, and that's a real sort of hopeful. That's kind of a really optimistic curiosity.
Yeah.
So this message of hope that we've talked about and that people have heard about on through Sussex Bay.
Yeah.
Tell us more about your sense of hope for the future.
Yeah, I think, in a world where we are so acutely aware of the environmental challenges that we're all facing, and it can at times be incredibly overwhelming, and it can, I think it results naturally to sort of climate fatigue or environmental fatigue. And you're sitting here going, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? There's nothing I can do that'll make anything better. And I think with Sussex Bay, the whole ethos of it is, it's condensing it down to 100 miles of coastline in the south of England, with bringing together groups that are doing beautiful little projects in order to make a much bigger impact. And it's condensing that idea that you can make big changes being part of a little thing, and it's a huge sort of beacon of hope. And we've got the Sussex, the kelp fields out off Bognor Regis that are coming back. The Sussex of the water project, they're doing all of that, which is joyful. It's lovely. It results in more wildlife coming to the area. It results in us being able to enjoy the wildlife, and it's a tiny example of how very dedicated, passionate people can make a real impact. Yeah.
And it's great that Sussex Bay is supported by people like yourself and citizens like yourself.
Yeah.
What would you say to your fellow residents of Sussex and Sussex Bay?
Yeah, get out and get involved in as little way as you can. Whatever you can do. It's little things. It's there'll be beach cleans near you. There'll be projects near you that you can find out about. And it just getting involved and getting interested in it is really important. It's really important because, if we don't look after it, it's not going to be there. It really isn't. And I find it fascinating in a country where we're obsessed with, David Attenborough has done so much to encourage our interest in environment. And I think often it's really simple to ignore what's literally on your doorstep.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to Papua New Guinea. You don't have to do all of those things. It's there. It's all there, and it needs our help. And it's, if we encourage younger people as well to really get interested in nature, then their love of it will make sure that it's there for years to come. That's the only thing we can do. It is.
Zoe, thank you so much for your time.
Absolute pleasure.
Very much appreciated.